Alan Watts discovered something about spiritual awakening that most teachers won't tell you. And it explains why so many people feel stuck on their spiritual path. It's simple, but it's also uncomfortable. Watts realized that the biggest obstacle to awakening is the one who's trying to awaken. Let's break this open. 1. The illusion of the separate self. Why ego creates the awakening trap. Most people begin their spiritual path with a subtle assumption. I, this separate someone, am going to become awakened. But that I is exactly what awakening dissolves. Watts said it like this. Trying to get rid of your ego is the ultimate ego trip, because the seeker is the illusion. So what happens? People meditate, journal, heal, do shadow work, but the ego quietly takes credit for all of it. The ego says, I am becoming spiritual. I am becoming awakened. I am becoming pure. But this reinforces the very structure awakening reveals to be imaginary. It's like a shadow trying to step into the light by running faster. It can't. The shadow dissolves not through effort, but through recognition. 2. The 3 to 5 stages of awakening, and where people get stuck. Here's how this usually unfolds. Stage 1, the calling. You feel there's more to reality. Synchronicities increase. The intuitive mind starts waking up. Stage 2, the expansion. You discover energy work, intuition, astrology, starseed origins, higher consciousness. You feel lighter, wiser, closer to the truth. Stage 3, the shadow mirror. And then it hits. Old wounds, fear, abandonment patterns, worthiness distortions. This is where most people get stuck. Not because the shadows are too big, but because the ego believes these shadows are happening to me. But awakening reveals the opposite. You are the awareness in which all shadows arise. They are not flaws. They are invitations. Stage 4, the death of the seeker. This is the part few teachers discuss. The identity that believed it was waking up begins dissolving. You feel lost, groundless, disoriented, a spiritual void. This is normal. It's the cocoon stage, the moment the caterpillar melts before becoming light. Stage 5, embodiment. Awakening becomes less of a concept and more of a lived reality. You stop trying to awaken and become present, honest, and spacious. You start living from intuitive alignment, not identity. 3. The hidden suffering in seeking. Here's the dangerous paradox Watts exposed. The moment you are seeking awakening, you are telling yourself you don't already have it. And that belief creates a lifetime of spiritual frustration. Seeking becomes suffering. The more you chase enlightenment, the farther away it appears. You can spend years, even decades, trying to become something you already are. You don't need to go forward. You need to look inward. Awakening is not an achievement, it's a recognition. 4. The paradox of enlightenment. You already are what you're seeking. When Watts said, "You are the universe experiencing itself," he wasn't being poetic. He was pointing to the core of non-duality. The seeker and the sought are the same. You are already the consciousness you're trying to connect with. You are already the light you want to activate. You are already the soul you're trying to remember. You don't need to ascend. You need to realize. The illusion is that you are a person trying to connect to the cosmos. The truth is that you are the cosmos momentarily dreaming you're a person. 5. Practical integration. How to embody this wisdom. Let's bring this down to earth, into your Merkaba, your light body, your daily life. A. Stop trying to fix yourself. Shadow work is not about fixing broken parts. It's about integrating forgotten parts. B. Let awareness do the work. When a shadow arises, don't analyze it or spiritually bypass it. Just witness it. The light body activates through presence, not pressure. C. Feel instead of seek. Awakening is experiential. Feel the breath. Feel the moment. Feel the subtle energy in your hands. Feel the spaciousness behind your thoughts. D. Remember the Merkaba truth. Your light body is not something you build. It's something you uncover, like removing dust from a diamond that's always been shining. E. Let the identity dissolve gracefully. You don't kill the ego, you outgrow it. The false self falls away naturally when you stop feeding it with the need to become more spiritual. Closing CTA. If this resonated, you're ready for deeper ancient wisdom. Subscribe for weekly teachings on consciousness, starseed origins, shadow integration, and esoteric knowledge. Because awakening isn't a destination, it's the remembering of what you've always been.